Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is April 7th, 2021. Today we're going to be going over S&P 500 and also gold. I'll give you guys the major levels for S&P. Wendy will go over the minor levels and then I'll go over gold for you guys as well. So let's go ahead and get started. For me, for S&P 500, major level of resistance is at 40.7425, and some major supports I got at about 40.59 to 60, and underneath that 40.5325. Underneath 53, I do have 38 down below, but I do think that we may end up going into a range of motion and then trying to head back up to 74. So we'll see what we get on S&P 500, but I'll give it over to Wendy to do the minor levels, and then we'll go over some of that gold trades as well.
Good morning, Dave and traders in the room. London session was relatively flat, but the levels are the same for the last couple of days. Pre-market this morning, it hit one of our supports at 57. That's where I took my first trade of the day. And even though you see all those bearish candles, I know a lot of you are afraid of all those red candles that are coming right down to it on the 8-tick. Shouldn't be afraid of that. When it hits your support like that and closes on a bullish candle, get in. There's no reason why you're afraid. You should be afraid of those bearish candles. So get
me out.
Awesome.
So yeah, so I got out for 2 points. I'm looking for 63 for the ultimate. So that's the first trade. Okay, so if the market wants to come down a bit, we have another support area at 52. If we want to see some bearish, or if we're going to see some bearish action today, then everybody's got our first peak way below down there at 4037. We'll see that get challenged if the market's going to sink down to that area. But so far, there are no micro levels to work with since we haven't really produced any action. Dave is right, it's been ranging. However, if we use this support at 57 and shoot up with a purpose and go all the way up to 75, my first area of resistance on a smaller peak scale is at 64. So that level is lightly marked so that it doesn't get in the way of my vision, because it might want to come down there and test that for a further move up. Here we go, right at 63. Why did I choose 63 as my ultimate target? Because that's my first micro peak area of resistance. It's no surprise that the market challenges, supports, resistances, even the micro areas. So that's the reason for that trade. That's really all I have for ES. Dave, what's going on with gold?
All right, let's get over to gold here real quickly. Good job, Wendy.
Thanks.
So, yeah, of course. So for gold, kind of similar. We are in an uptrend. You can see what we got. We had a nice major support at 1731.7. Nice bounce that we got right off of gold for that move. And then we came right up to another major level of support at 1736 and bounced right off of that. For that type of move, what we're looking for is the market to actually come right to the mid level here, right around these 40 to 41s, and then retest. I'd like this top peak right here, 42.7. Above that, I wanted to come up into these 46 to 47s, and then target level again would be somewhere around the 48 as well. Seeing that we couldn't get down below these 31.7s during the London session, do think that we actually may have more upside for gold. So we'll see what happens. But again, we got some target levels for longs. 1736 is going to be my first area of a long opportunity up into 41 to 42. So we'll see what we get here on gold as well. But let's go ahead and hop into it, guys.